And all I have is this. And that's great. Because home is where I park it. And I love it.
Oh yeah, my rings.
Oh yeah.
This one, it got stuck on my finger the other day, so I had to
Really?
pull it off and switch it around.
Wow. And you have all those.
They have to do touch-ups on them.
But you say you just made them up, huh?
Yeah, I just made them up.
And
Just free-handed it. So this is everything I've got, and
nice.
and then this is my truck, and I had to return it
Oh,
here,
yeah.
and here's where it will stay,
Right here.
right here.
Oh wow.
And so I'm just gonna get myself figured out, and I have perfect faith that it's all gonna happen as it's meant to.
And do you have a plan?
Not a solid plan, but the universe has a plan for me. So
Yeah.
I can try to make things happen, but I guess I would just be going against what is already meant to be.
Yep, it's already written for you.
I'll find some way of transportation and
Like this one right now? Okay, let's put your stuff inside. Wow, strong girl. This is all she got right now. On the journey. Yeah, there we go. Leaving that house to be with this bag.
Been flying been high, higher than birds in the sky. Did you know? You know it's like the earth, the sky, deep in
Yeah, you don't have to walk because you will fly right into it
yeah,
until you come back here.
I could be anything I want.
So where were we? Oh, Leonard. He didn't live like we do with the air conditioning and the solar and all that. He lived in this truck over here. If you peek over the other side, it's an old fire truck. He lived in the back.
Oh, that's still the same truck?
Yeah.
Oh,
That truck over there is the one he lived in for all those years. You can peek in the back and see the stuff is still back there.
wow. And he came here and he stayed here.
Yeah.
And did he start building like the first year he came, or?
He was trying to do a hot air balloon. He came from Nebraska and he had the hot air balloon with him that he was trying to build. So he did that still for a while. But then when he realized he wasn't going to get the God is Love hot air balloon to fly, he started this. Yeah, his whole thing was he didn't have any denomination of religion. He couldn't find a church he liked, if you will. But he kind of wanted to minister to people, and he wanted to put his God is Love message out there.
Yeah.
So he saw a hot air balloon. He lived in Vermont. And this great big Budweiser, like beer, hot air balloon went over. And he saw this great big message of Budweiser beer, drink Budweiser beer. And he realized that everybody's seeing that. And that's how he was going to get his message out, was to build a hot air balloon. And he was piecing it together with pieces of tarp from this factory that he worked at with a treadle sewing machine. And it did look like a balloon, but it was too big and it wouldn't hold enough air to fly. So he was trying to make it fly. Do you see that station wagon over there and then that thing that says Jesus where that lady in black shirt is?
Yeah.
That's what he was feeding wood with, and he had the balloon attached to it, and he was trying to blow up the balloon with that. And it did actually get the hot air into the balloon, just not enough of it.
Wow.
Yeah, so he was trying for the hot air balloon, but with social media, he got his way. his message is out there, loud and clear for everybody
Yes.
to see.
Oh my
There's a
God.
really cute video. If you put Leonard Knight into YouTube, you can see 20 years worth of videos, which I've watched a lot of. And there's a really cute one where he says, "I got my World Wide Web page," all
Yes.
sounding like a redneck. If he only knew what that whole worldwide thing has done for him. People come here every single day from all over the world, from Japan,
Yeah.
China, Iceland, the Netherlands, from everywhere. In an hour period, I can see people from all over the globe and get to talk to them here.
Wow.
And that was what Leonard's big thing was too, is he wanted to talk to the people.
Yeah.
He wanted the people to come here and he wanted to talk to them and
Yeah.
give them his love message and make their day happy. You know?
So did he die before this message was delivered the way it is today?
Oh no,
or-
he got it out there.
Okay.
He absolutely got it out there.
It's a permanent circus. It's a permanent circus. It doesn't travel from one place to other. It's permanent, and artists are staying, and then there's an educational circus, you know, because somebody wants to know how to do fire spinning, or somebody wants to know how to do hula hooping. Like a classes, because people from regular life, they never have a chance to really experience it.
Circus college.
Yes, that's my dream.
Something like that.
Yes.
I know they have clown college.
Yeah, they have a little things, but you know what's the difference? Like, you have to go to the school and teachers have to go there. This is like living space for artists and educational purpose for people who just wants to experience something what the artist knows. Because it's hard to survive for the artist, so the artist needs to find how they can follow their passion. And there are some people in the big city when they want to experience a little bit of that passion. They want to know how to paint a picture. They want to know how to do drum, you know. And they never had a chance to do it. And on the weekend, they can come for a session, lesson.
That's your idea?
Yeah.
Are you making a movie or what?
No, it's just like,
Yeah? Always. And I'm saying this loud because I am manifesting it. Beautiful.
Nice.
Like a light in the darkness. Like a light in the darkness, you are. This is beautiful that you have a creek right here.
No.
That's one thing I'm missing in Joshua Tree, you know.
Water.
Water, yes. Exactly. Wow. Wow, this is beautiful. Private property. Okay.
So what are you making a video? You're making a documentary?
Yeah.
Cool.
Is it, yeah, little documentary of the van, you know, places I go to and I visit and people I see along the way.
Yeah, life.
Yeah, life, exactly. Life through the window of the van.
Yeah. That's the cottonwood tree.
Wow, that's a nice old tree, huh? It's like a security guard.
Yeah, that's our security guard.
Yeah. So this is really like private. So, you know, I actually ask people in the town and most people say, I know about it, but I have never been there.
Very secretive by accident, not on purpose.
It's just hidden.
It just has a thing. So you make a left here.
That's interesting. Private residency. But you are a non-profit, right?
Yeah. There's only 3 of us here.
Yeah.
It's very small, and I work full time. It's kind of in its in between phase, looking for.
It's always in those communities in between.
Yeah,
I know what
it's
you mean.
definitely in its like needs someone a little bit more passionate right now to take it up, because it's faltering if someone doesn't take it. Going in the danger zone. Because I might have to go on a run.
I feel safe with you. Oh my god. Are you serious? I have to go on my knees? There she is. This is like the mother belly.
Yeah.
You know, like the womb, yeah. I can feel like home.
It's just. Are you gonna be able to go through here?
Oh my god, are you serious? See my butt? It's stuck. I have to go sideways. Oh, welcome to the new world. Yay! Ah, here I am like a newborn. Woohoo! Oh my God. How beautiful it is to be alive. Welcome to Elefante in Cornwall, Arizona. This is a dream which started in the 60s, 70s. The dream is the living legend, and it stays here for the generation to come, hopefully, and enjoy this piece of art on a 3-acre land. Hello and goodbye. Arizona Dreams. Hele, tamhle to je dole.
Já mám taky dole. Vypadá to jako na jedna budova, že pak největší. Ježiš, teď se to má. No právě, ty jako si rozměst, tak mi to bude špatně, nebo ty.
Ty jo. Je to park. I don't want to turn around. We are right here and we are staying here overnight. Zkus jinej. We are in the visitor center. I think we will sleep here tonight and take a tour tomorrow about this place. Arcosanti. Built by this guy. Tours, special events, overnight stay, rentals, workshops, seminars, lots of things going on in the middle of nowhere. This is where we are going to sleep, $50 a night with the breakfast. Check out 11. Wi-Fi think weird. Hele, neurval se mi výfuk? Jak se mi z něho kouří.
Ale to znamená, že máš špatný benzín nebo studený motor, ale kdyby se odval, to bys přišel si.
Podíváme se, jak to tady vypadá.
Stavby tady, to je fakt.
To je, veď.
Kdo mě to odvahu něco takového tady postavit?
To mě řekni, jdeme se na to podívat, jdeme na tour.
No,
Can you tell me one more time the name Arcosanti?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So Cosanti is a mix of two words, cos and anti, which is before things, and then Arcosanti is architecture before things.
Wow.
Our big mission is trying to just like educate and trying to like bring people here and see like one of the things that I really like that Paulo Solari talked about was like this concept of like redefining the space. I believe it was Jeff Stein, who's one of our co-presidents, said like the buildings are the instruments and the people make the music. And so, you know, just getting people to come out here and think about like this project began one of the like the lucrative thing about this place, why I think it did gain like so much like what in the 70s was like there's never been any money. So Larry just wanted to like come do a thing. And so that's why he was a very talented bell maker and started increasing that production scale, selling the bells, teaching students how to do that so that we could fund this project. I don't really think there's an end game for Arcosanti. The original designs were simply theoretical. You know, so Larry thought like, what if I could take 5,000 people and put them in a very rural environment on 15 acres of land with all of their city services while living harmoniously with the environment. And he thought it would look like 25-story super apses and all this crazy different stuff. Clearly we never got there. Only 2% of that original drawing has been completed. And nobody is building to that anymore. I don't think that we've been building for that for a really long time. But we do have different buildings in the mix, different things that like our community has decided that we need. And also like what we needed in 1978 is very different than what we need in 2018. So it is a really interesting lifestyle. The reason I moved here was I just took a tour and was like, what? And like felt like I remember walking away and being like, my time is not up there. I'm moving back there. I don't know why, but I'm going there. I worked with a company, Earthship Biotecture, that like builds houses out of trash.
and I do a lot of stuff with them. I actually just got back from Puerto Rico like this weekend, but like I don't know. I want to live here,
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
It's a really interesting place.
It's your personal feel.
Yeah, yeah. Arco Santi has never really been like, we have an answer. That's what I really like about this like urban laboratory type of idea. You know, it's like, we don't have any answers just like anybody else does. This is just kind of like
Experiment.
another way to live. We have two different things, Arco Santi Originals, which is the for-profit cell production entity, and then the Cosanti Foundation, which is the nonprofit experimental construction educational stuff. So the money that we raise in our for-profit goes into our nonprofit to help, you know, bring education to the people.
So let me just lead you in here. This is obviously the gift shop, the front desk area. And then over here is our 24-hour lounge. And this room, if you're a guest here, it never closes. It stays open all the time. So if you choose to come in and use it at any time of the day or night, this is always available for you. Keith, what time is the property tour?
Property tour is right after class.
Right after the class. That's what it is. It's an energy yoga, a lot of body tapping and getting in touch with the chakras in different points in the body. So if you would like to take that, it's complimentary, and that's the first thing that we do. Our whole plan here is to be very green. I mean, that's who we are. We believe in recycling and helping the earth. We don't want to hurt the earth. So one of our projects on the docket is Solar Mago. And I'll tell you a little Ilchi Lee story. I bet you know this.
Thank you.
When Ilchi Lee first came here to look at the property to buy this and create what you see now, all of the contractors told him, "You're crazy.
Yeah.
How are you going to have people come out here? It's the desert. What about water? People have to shower and drink water. This is never going to work." And he brought 8 or 10 children over from Korea that were studying in meditation. And they were under the age of 12, 13. They were young kids.
Wow.
And using their third eye, they found the water source that we all drink from. So,
is there an underground river here that feeds it, or?
I don't know about a river.
I don't know. We just have underground aquifers.
Underground aquifers.
We have, I think our well is like about 1,300 feet down. It's very deep.
Yeah.
Does it sometimes go lower? Like is that the water goes too low or something? You have a problem with that, or is it always full?
We've never had a problem, not that I know of.
Wow.
Which year did he buy the property?
What was that?
88. When did Il Chile buy it? 88?
No. 98. Lester Levinson was the original property owner, and he taught the Sedona method. And we'll talk more about it during the tour. But he was the original property owner, and it was very, very small compared to what it is now. You know, we're always continuously improving the property and doing new great things to the property. And, you know, another thing that we're going to do is we want to make our property more accessible by improving the road. So that's another big project that we're doing.
But you have lots of visitors, lots of workshops, so people actually, even it's less accessible, people still come in and want to see
we
it.
have many
things.
workshops. You're just here right now when we're having a lull. We're getting ready to kick into our season. Actually, the end of February, and February, March, April, May, June is our busy season, and it rocks and rolls out here.
So this is our healing garden, and along the way over here, these are like donors that actually donated to help us build the healing garden.
Beautiful, Wow.
You know, we're on Tau Fellowship is a nonprofit, so we're all supported by donors and people who come and visit our properties. So this is one of our main vortexes too, right here. It's also, we call it the healing garden. So these 7, you can see the 7 wooden structures. They represent the 7 chakras. Have you heard of the 7 chakras?
Yes.
So that's the first chakra, and you slowly go around, and then it all goes along with all the different chakras. So
the first time I came to Sedona, I came for opening of the third eye. Yeah.
I see. And then you were talking about walking on the gravel. So this little path, we can leave
nice.
our here, and we can do some walking meditation. We can walk around the healing garden and feel the earth.
Okay.
Really, what we focus on at Tau Fellowship is wanting to imagine a world and a place where we could all help each other, where we could be able to share everything. There's enough food, there's enough water, there's enough resources, there's enough money.
That's true.
Just for everyone.
Yeah.
And if we could only just share, you know, and there's enough people around, if we could only just share with every single person, like what a different world we would live in. You know, it'd be very loving and peaceful. And so that's what this. So we put up this sign right here to represent Hongi Ingan Iwasege, which is Korean for widely benefiting all humans. So this is one of the principles that whether Tao masters, or, you know, pretty much everyone who's here, or even like the third-party groups that come here, we all want to benefit all. You know, we want to benefit whether it's nature, all the people of the earth. You know, that's one of our huge principles that we really, really focus a lot on.
So it is a positive way of living, that we are here and we have to enjoy it and to be together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Huh.
I think there was a book, like The Road Not Traveled or something. I don't know. It was
Yeah.
something.
Robert Frost, The Road Not Taken.
That one, I think.
Famous poem.
Oh yeah.
Sounds really familiar.
You know right away. That's cool.
Oh, look, they keep you from being totally yourself. They impede you from developing alternative behaviors. They affect your self-concepts. They create pressure for you to comply to old patterns.
Yeah, because you are the one who knows something else when they don't.
Yeah.
But I just woke up in my van, and this is what I see. Sunrise right there. My little van. I am in Joshua Tree Village. I just woke up. I'm right here. Hi. Hello. And I slept right here. And it was a beautiful morning. And this is where I am. This is Joshua Tree Village, my favorite Thai food. And the sunrise. And there's the village of Joshua Tree. Huh? And I will be hitting the road shortly. No wind, beautiful. Okay. In the big playground of life, you cannot swing alone. Hi, Dakota.
Hello, Michaela, right?
Yes.
Hey, this is a cool van. She's inspiring me right now because I'm also trying to get one.
Yes.
I'm in the looks of them and looking at this and seeing what Michaela got right now is it's just beautiful. She's living the great life, the minimalist life, and you don't need much more from that. You know, that brings pure happiness.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Wow, a lot more people need to do this.
Understanding what we need and what we don't need, huh?
Absolutely.
You know
That's exactly what I want again.
You know what's funny about this van? Just yesterday I have this van because I'm thinking, how and where do I really want to live? You know?
Exactly.
You know, so I travel and I look and I watch and I think. And yesterday I talked to my friend and he said, I want to live with you in the van.
You're like, all right. What did you say to him?
I realized that I got to understand it's not about where I live, but who am I with.
Yeah,
For the first time, I started thinking, wow, it doesn't really matter where and how I live. It matters
who you're with. See, if you figured that out with your heart, you know, that's what it should be.
About how people live and they want to live and they don't want to live. And they enjoy or not enjoy the way they live, you know. Just in general, different kind of lifestyles and...
And is there a right one? Is there a right way?
I don't know. Like you said, but you said it before, because everybody has a different personality. So how did you say that? Some people like it to have two places.
You know what's crazy?
What?
It's like all around the world, there's different sleeping patterns for different purposes. Some people, you know, in the industrious age, they sleep so that way they can go to work from 9 to 5. And then there's, you know, in the tribal settings where there's, you know, in the woods and whatnot with your people, there would always be people up, and then during the daytime those people slept, and it was just a natural system where there wasn't really set sleeping time for people. It was just when you fell asleep, and that turned into a pattern where the younger people are up during the day and they get the food, and the older people are up during the night and they're watching over the young as they sleep, kind of thing. It was just so natural. And then there's other sleeping schedules that were devised just for the purpose of being able to work very long stretches at one time. And it's like, I don't know, there's just so many different types of sleeping patterns. If we just have the ability to do what we feel, essentially what I'm saying is, if we have the ability to do what we feel when we feel it, everything starts coming into its own vibration. And naturally, like attracts like, and other things are repelled out based on the vibration that they have. And so it's like now the ecosystem of humanity is starting to resonate higher and higher, because there's all these individual wills that are able to just be as bright as potential would have them be. And, you know?
Because there is an unlimited potential of everything.
That's it. And when we start tapping into that unlimited potential, when we start attracting others with unlimited potential, and as soon as we have a whole tribe or community of people with unlimited potential, now we're changing the world.
You have a unique purpose only you can fulfill.
Míšo, kam jedeme? Jedeme na výlet, nevíme kam.
Co to je?
You?
It's a Palm Desert.
Palm Desert.
Right, Omar, Palm Desert.
Yeah, you're right.
You look pretty comfy in that one.
Oh man, this is beautiful.
You look like you could hang there for a while.
The little centers.
Feel pretty good.
Is this your first time in the van, Petra? Or not?
First time driving it, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
While you drive it. Now, Omar.
Yeah.
¿Cómo se dice happy life?
La vida loca.
La vida loca.
Yeah,
Isn't that a
living la vida
song?
loca.
Isn't that a song?
Yeah.
La vida loca.
Where are we going? Does anybody knows where are we going?
Yeah.
Petra doesn't. She doesn't care anymore.
I'm gonna stay here for a while, I think. I'm gonna hang with Peter. Omar's gonna teach me Spanish. You can go to Oregon and I'll be just swimming. No, I could stay here like a week. I feel it already.
Take your baby by the wrist.
Los Angeles.
And in a mountain down the
This is the highest building in Los Angeles.
And in a rush to sapphire blue.
We just came from Phoenix, Arizona, Sedona at Cottonwood, all the way to Los Angeles, and now me and Michael are leaving for Shasta. Miloši. Čau. Miloši, kam jdeme? Where are we going?
To the mountains.
Yeah, to the nature.
Woods.
Into the woods.
Into the woods.
Peace. Peace and love to all of you. We are going to Shasta with our new unlimited van, going to the Shasta in the northern part of California. Fresno, we are in Fresno and we have about a couple hours to go. We are going for coffee to Sacramento.
Yippee vás, do Sacramento.
Yeah, we made it. Jsme v Sacramentu. Jsme v Sacramentu, konečně jsme na kafe, byl trafik, tak jsme si tam hezky zaparkovali a jdeme na kafe.
Dobrý.
Drowned in your eyes, you shine. Drift along the gold in your hair, that shines everywhere you find.
Shasta Lake, da-da-da-da.
Don't you know? Yeah, I know it's that
northern part of California, water and trees. What a difference. Wow. Looks like it's active, but it's a cloud.
Tam bydlejí ty Atlanťani vevnitř.
Jo, jo, jo.
Nebo nějaký, nebo Lemuriáni.
Jo?
No, prej. Vevnitř v té hoře. Tam je město.
A co o nich víš?
Tam je město. Lemurský.
A co dělají?
Já nevím, co dělají. A jsou vysoký a blondětý.
Fakt jo.
Byla zničená ta Lemurie, tak oni právě hledali to místo, kde jako ty co přežili, kde se jako usadit a usadili se tady v té Šastě právě.
A co je Lemurie?
To bylo takový něco jako Atlantída.
Wow.
Takový kontinent. Taková civilizace. Prehistorická.
A jsou tam do dneška, jo?
Do dneška tam žijou v té hoře tady.
Ale nejsou to skříci, protože jsou vysoký.
Ne, to jsou normálně to, takový jako... A lidi je viděli právě, že občas potkávají v těch lesích.
Wow.
No. Oni občas vyjdou ven, jako z té hory.
Huh. Thank you, little man. Work like you don't need the money, laugh like you are never been hurt, and dance like nobody's watching. Da-da-da.
Different tune. Yeah, she's out of tune.
She's like me. Hello, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, how are you? How beautiful. Yay. Ooh. Little houses and my van in Oregon. Somewhere close to Ashland. Called Golden Hill.
12 nebo 20 nebo kolik, to je úplně jedno.
Jo, nenašla a hledám a ještě nevím, kde chci bydlet. To je nádhera a tam je ta hora, hele. Zatím si cestuju a hledám si prostě, kde bych chtěla být.
Akorát to jedno tam nechali, že se všechny ostatní jsou tady zařezaný.
Aha. Oregon teda nám připomíná hodně Čechy, pravda.
Rozhodně víc než Kalifornie.
Teda jo. My měli babičku čilo, jak lafičku sámala o půl třetí. Tak jo, tak můžeš, tam už někdo byl, tam nějaká kaluž. Zváneš, tady se chystáme a můžeš zastro. Jdeš tady dost, na rozdíl od pouště. This is the ceremony on Shasta with Olga. Fire ceremony. I have a shamanistic drum. I see you later. It was like a prison of your own soul there, or no?
It was kind of not so much like a prison. I mean, I went there to explore the geography of my emotions. That's what I went there to find, pretty much, out there in Okanagan.
And it's in this book. And then what did you find?
Yeah, that's just really weird.
Did you find anything there?
Did I find anything there? Yeah, I found everything.
Like what?
My self-love, my appreciation for life.
Why did it happen
confidence. I mean, there was nothing out there. I mean, if you were in jail, to say such, and you had nothing and nobody, and it was just you and yourself, you have to confront yourself.
Well, that's the problem with lots of people, because they feel like they are in jail, even they are not, because they are stuck.
Yeah. So interesting.
Yeah. You find
This kind of
yourself
things
over
happen.
and over again.
These things happen all the time. These funny, not coincidences, but just little things. I mean, it's just going to a library and opening a book and then finding
The name of the
names or just single words or things that just directly relate to me.
like a place in the middle of Washington, huh?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Like opening a random book and then the place that I lived in Washington, like Nowhereville, is right there on the pages of all these books in this room right now.
Did you have a breakthrough there? Like you came out from the
yeah.
shelf or something?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was very lost, and I had fallen in love with
There.
a guy, but I wasn't in love with myself, and so our relationship didn't work out. And my aunt also had broken her leg, and she lived alone on a ranch out there in Washington, so I went and lived with her for 3 months. And, you know, the neighbors are miles away.
Yeah.
It was just me and her and a ranch full of farm animals. And
How did you find love there?
I found it in myself.
Well, you also fall in love with someone.
Well, I was in love with someone.
Oh, okay. He wasn't there.
He wasn't there.
Hmm.
No. And that was me going off and being on my own and finding the love that's within and the security and confidence that I've always had inside of me.
Yeah. We all do, I guess.
Yeah.
But we don't know it.
Yeah. And that was just me connecting.
Yeah.
It was connecting with the universe. It was connecting with the divine beauty inside me.
We don't take enough time for that. We always look around. That's why we have all the entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
And then we are alone again because...
Yeah, also
yeah.
the boredom,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's not being bored when you're with yourself.
Right.
Because you can entertain yourself or you
Yeah.
can, you know, challenge yourself by just thinking or reading or doing
Creative things.
anything, just creating. And there is no reason to be bored, even
Yeah.
if you're in the middle of nowhere in Washington.
Yeah, exactly. You always have yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Just discovered this building right here. My goodness. Wow. Bombay Beach, close to Slab City. Not far from Niland. I just was driving by and discovered lotus with a third eye. I guess it's a third eye. It's an eye in the pyramid. In there, right there. And it's all right here. We all have it. You can manifest anything you want. You are capable. Be pure, be love.
It's about all of our own energy because we all have our own path.
Yeah.
And we have to listen to that. And sometimes it's just as easy to just, if you're sitting somewhere or you're traveling somewhere and you keep staring at something, move it out of the way. And if you run into someone and you keep running into that person, realize you're supposed to stop and exchange some kind of information with him. It's like the Celestine prophecy, only better. And sometimes, you know, you got to be like a Girl Scout, and you got to stop and you got to like find your own little spot that you can kind of make the world a little bit of a better place. It's about the energy, the real energy that you create. Just because nobody sees it out in the middle of nowhere doesn't mean there is really powerful energy that can be had in one place.
Alright, so I just passed Cameron, and I'm going to Monument Valley. How far is it from here? I just pick you up. What's your name? Audrey, nice to meet you. Where are you coming from right now? You were hitchhiking.
Relatives.
So are you Navajo?
Yeah.
People ask you that a lot or not? Do you think your life is different here or not? Like, do you still keep the tradition?
It's not different.
Yeah.
It's not. It's the only thing that's different about it is when you go to big cities like Phoenix.
Yeah.
A lot more people I see.
Yeah.
Here at home, a little less people.
Yeah.
More out in the open country, I guess I can say. A lot more freedom.
Yeah, more freedom, huh? So, yeah.
When you go to cities, you know, you're not really used to it.
Yeah.
I'm not used to cities.
How do you feel when you go to the city?
I felt boring.
With all the entertainment, all the bars and all this and that, you feel bored. That's cool.
You gotta have money to have fun in the city.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not always like that. It's
right?
different than that.
And right here you don't feel bored?
Not that I know. I'm used to it.
How do you make yourself busy? What do you do? Like?
I haul water for my parents. I chop woods for my parents.
Nice.
I herd sheep.
Yeah.
Not all the time, but I help take care of the cattle.
Yeah.
Horses and sheep.
Right. You cannot do that in the town, huh? In the city.
Yeah. I plant corn sometimes. Squash. Garden.
Wow.
A lot of things I do.
Yeah?
Yeah. Especially when my parents are getting old.
Yeah.
A lot of things. I still love them. You know?
Yeah.
I love them. It's a lot of work to do when you're the only one at home doing everything. You know?
Yeah.
You have older sisters and brothers that are out there living in Phoenix, California,
oh, yeah.
Salt Lake.
Wow.
And you're one at home, no kids, no wife, nothing, you're just single.
How old are you?
32.
That's a good age.
Yeah.
You may be surprised how fast it will all happen to you. I had a boyfriend and he was 33 years old when I met him. And we were in love deeply, and then we broke up. And we tried to have a child for like a year and a half, right? And it didn't happen, and then he just randomly hooked up with somebody. I mean, I guess they I don't know, but he just got a baby, and it somehow bothers my heart a little bit, you know what I mean? Do you understand what I'm saying? So, but I am okay with it, but I need some space and some time to understand God, like, you know, did I do anything wrong? Like, I did probably, but does God will give me other chance to have a baby? I hope so, you know. He wanted to settle down, and I was like, still, like, not there. But I also don't know if we were right for each other. I don't think so we were. And I just want to be a little bit by myself right now. You know what I mean? Do you understand my English?
Yeah.
Somewhere in October I got this van from Noah. Love Noah. He sold it to me. Thank you for that. This is an amazing journey. I'm in Monument Valley, and I'm driving this van a lot, and it still has a big journey to go, which will be end of this year. Hopefully, yes, we will make it happen. All happened when I came for like weekend only for a couple of days to visit Sedona, and we went horseback riding, and on the way there I saw a van for sale in Cottonwood. And since then my dream came true, which is this van, and I am on the path of self-discovery through this van because I can park it anywhere I want and actually stay anywhere I want and do whatever I want, and I love it. Oh, you live between the mittens?
Yeah, we have Hogan stay down
Yeah.
there. Yeah, we have an overnight Hogan stay in our traditional home. I moved to Kayenta when I was 10 years old. So I live in Kayenta, but I visit often down there.
But you are born right here, down right there. So the hospital is now the university?
No more hospital. We have a day clinic out here by the elementary.
Everything changed except the land. So you are native from here. I'm making interview with you now. You are native from here. You born here. You live here all life long. You like it here. Oh wow! Pretty amazing! This is beautiful! Hawaii! Thank
you! Yeah, Navajo Nation, Navajo related area all the way to Navajo Mountain, and an extinction. Navajo. The Nabakaya.
Is it a reserve?
In the Navajo land. This one.
Is it like a reserve?
The Nabakaya.
Inabekaya. Is this a sacred
life, sacred area.
Yeah.
Like Mother Valley, this area, sacred, spiritual.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Spiritual.
Yeah, spiritual. Yeah. 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 The Great Spirit.
Yeah.
If in spirit.
Yeah, got spirit.
Yeah.
Right here. Spirit.
Right here.
This one.
That's my spirit. This one. It's just
it's a shield protection.
Yes, that's my shield. Right. How do you know? That's my
stone. Is that
stone?
What
yeah.
is stone?
It's what's the name of that stone? Obsidian. It's obsidian. It's a protection. Obsidian.
That's good.
Obsidian. I love it. It's my protection stone. You notice that stone?
Powerful, huh?
Powerful, yes. Yeah. Gives me all the strength
all
I need.
The time.
Yes. Here we are. Hello.
That way.
Wow. Pretty strong wind. Pretty strong wind. So yesterday the guy said when the wind comes, it's like a spirit telling you something. leaving Monument Valley, not that I plan on it, but Great Spirit is telling me to do so. So I'm going to Tuba City and I made the Hopi reservation. Yeah. Bye bye. Monument Valley.
So I'm Mary Beth Griffin and I'm a crystal oracle. So the rocks talk to me and give me special messages. So tell me again your name.
Michaela.
Michaela is a compass, is for the honoring Father Sky, Mother Earth, North, South, East, West. This rock gives you grounding. It gives you protection from negative energy and from allowing the energy of others to attach to you.
What about the person who gave it to me? It doesn't fulfill.
Really have that much to do with love. It was karmic. And he owed you. And part of him repaying you was giving you this stone.
Yeah, and the journey which I took because of all that.
Right.
Letting go may be the hardest thing I have to do all the time. Practicing no attachment to things or people. Because you know what? They can come back when the time is right and the moment and everything. So that means they are never really gone in the space, universe and time because they still are within you. You can never lose the love you feel for someone. No one can take that away from you.
You say that we can keep our love alive.
Yep.
Babe, all I know is what I see.
I love you always and forever. This guy is going fast. I don't know who that guy is. I'm slowing down. Sometimes you go too fast and it doesn't help.
I mean, we're all gonna get everywhere we're going at the same time.
Yeah, there's a plan already for us. We just have to follow the plan. Do you believe there is a plan, or do you believe we create our own fate?
Do we create our plan?
Yeah.
I think that everything you do, you know, there's kind of a reaction to your actions, so you're accountable for the things that kind of happen. But I think in the grand scheme of things,
Sunny 103.
there's
Playing today's hits
a
and
destiny
yesterday's
for all of
favorites for
us.
the
That's
desert.
why I've had dreams of the future, and I've had premonitions.
This is one of my favorite songs. Yes. So you have visions which came true?
Yeah, all the time.
Oh yeah? Like what? Like being in this,
like this,
like being in this one right now?
Not right now, but when I know it, I feel it, and I'm sitting there, and it's like a feeling like I've seen every detail, and I felt everything.
Even the wings?
Yeah.
I am not looking for somebody with superhuman skills. Something I can go to. Ocean. Here we are. So beautiful. Oh my God, he's so happy.
Making a lot more sense now.
Finishing and starting right here. It's a red trip. For you, it's the beginning. For me, it's never the end. What?
Wherever I go, that's where you'll find me.
Exactly, that's where I am. It's the infinite side of all the possibilities of everything what's going on. I am here or here, and it goes in the circle, never ending, never beginning, even it feels like that. It's always like that.
You know, I used to have a logo.
Yeah.
And it looked like this.
Wow! Oh yeah, that's the
infinite question.
That's the infinite
like,
question.
Why are we here? And
Yes.
who started it all?
Yes.
And who is God? And
who am I to tell you what to do? Who am I?
The infinite question.
Yes. Who are we?
We are a verse on a giant rock.
On a giant rock. And this is the universe on a giant rock called Mother Earth. With the water and trees and the earth trees. For that.
Some parts are wet, some parts are not.
Yes.
Some parts are green and some parts are not.
And we are part of all of it in the infinite floating, as the sign says. Who are we? We are just part of this whole concept we are discovering through life, relationship, love, and being.
Magical wall in the clouds and the beautiful town. Wherever you are, you'll never look down. Yeah, magical sky, and I'll tell you why. You should see the sky on the other ride the wind, she take you far and wide. Nobody stops you when you're on the other side. I think of you, then all I had to say, yeah. Oh, there's a fire shining bright, look the other way. Yeah, yeah. The magical world is around you. Whenever I say I love you, love is the way, love is the answer. Look into the sky on the other
I think there is a purpose in elevation of one soul, and we all come with our soul, and the soul has a journey, and the soul has a history, and there is a karmic thing, and there is a past, like, and not everybody will discover about everything. Even I am not going to discover everything I am, but I feel like the purpose of one being, and it's only my purpose because it's different for everybody else, so I'm talking from my own, being perspective. It's to find out who am I in this life experience, and I want to find out as much as I can about my being.